From Raider Stadium in the campus of South Range High School, you're listening to YSN. Hello again, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are ready to start, and Poland has the ball first. Kickoff has commenced, and it looks to be down at the 25-yard line. Poland, victors of last meeting. It was the first game of the NE8 for both teams, winning that game 27-7 against South Range. And just waiting, there seems to be an equipment issue for the Poland Bulldogs. Jack Fulton changing his number from last year. He was number 15. Now he's number 1. Looking over at the sidelines, and now the equipment has been fixed by the lineman, I guess that was. I'm Anthony Malone. I'm going to be your play-by-play announcer for tonight's game. I'm joined alongside Luke Schuster for tonight's matchup.
Hello, everybody.
And we get...
Oh, go ahead, man. Call it.
You're all right. Fulton under center. He hands it off. And dropped into the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a loss on the play. Great job by the defense of South Range. Going to be a loss of 1.
Great tackle by Dominguez coming up there. Picked him off. If he would have made that tackle, he would have went for about 15 or 20. So
yeah, that was a big move for him. So it'll be 2nd and 11 with 11:30 already in this game. Still early on. Just started here. Glad for everyone who's able to join us here. Going to be under center for Fulton. 3 running backs in the backfield. Gets the snap. Hands it off. Going down the middle once more. Gets a big missed tackle there. And gets some decent yardage. That's number 23 of Poland. That is Peyton Marekovic. So you're going to hear his name quite a bit. Tough task at hand for Poland. And there was a penalty on the play here. We'll see what it is by the head referee. Well, actually, that is just a yellow.
Is that the yard marker?
I don't think it might be a yard marker. It might just be something from the South Range Raiders sweatbands or whatever have you. Under center goes Fulton. 2 running backs lined up behind him. It is going to be a stacked I formation with Peyton Marekovic back there. 3 running backs. Fulton gets a snap, hands it off to the big fullback there who gets a good push there at 3rd down. We're going to see if it's enough. Short. It's going to be short.
Yeah.
That was ran by Christian Colosimo, 6'1", 220. He's a big man to bring down.
So check out what they're doing. They are marking the little yellow mark is where the ball goes, and the team is bringing the ball back to the huddle with them.
I see that. Well, it's regardless. That's 4th down.
There you go.
3 and out. Great job by the South Range Raiders, stopping them on defense here, bringing out Brendan Gerd to punt this ball away. So a surprising 3 and out for Peyton. We of course have Brendan Gerd punts it away, and they're going to let it bounce. Finally, almost touched. We'll see if there. I don't think it was touched, and it will be marked down. It looks to be at the 16-yard line. So Brendan Gerd with a great stop or a great shot there for a punt, and that will be where the South Range takes over 1st and 10.
I'm going to assume number 10 Lindstrom there for the Raiders are going to have a little talking to. You got to get away from those punts when they're doing that. So let the ball roll and just call it. He was kind of gambling there a little bit for sure.
That was. I mean, probably just trying to make it competitive. But luckily for South Range, they still have the ball. It's going to be shotgun formation for the South Range Raiders. Sends a man in motion, gets the snap, and he's going to QB draw, and it's going to be stopped by the Poland Bulldogs. Placing a lot of guys on the defensive end is Poland, but they're able on that play to get a loss. Or it will be a loss. It might have been close to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to mark it a yard back, so 2nd and 11. 9:31 left in this game, or in this first quarter, excuse me. Shotgun formation again. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, throws, and it's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it falls incomplete there. Dangerous pass there by Michael Patron, but luckily for him, falls incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd and 11, so a long 3rd down for the Raiders.
I mean, that's something you teach your linemen. When the ball's in the air, get your hands up no matter what, and he picked it off. That would have definitely been a catch.
It was a good play by the Poland Bulldogs. Shotgun formation once again. 3 wide receivers out here. Man in the backfield. Patron gets the snap, back to pass, looking towards the left side, throws it towards the sideline, and it's intercepted on the play by Poland.
Number 2.
That's Andrew Sanafani. And Andrew Sanafani was a big factor for the Poland Bulldogs last season, and he's coming up big instead of on offense, on defense for them.
Yeah, that is just business as usual for Son of Fawning right there. He was huge with their drive into the playoffs last year with us.
One of the top hands on the team, and he got the ball back almost close to the red zone on the 26-yard line of the South Range Raiders. So great field position for the Bulldogs. Fulton going under center now. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the right. Fulton gets the snap, pitches it.
Oh, they got blocked.
And they got all the room in the world here, and he brings them to going to be a first down and then some. That's going to be number 26 on the Poland Bulldogs, Bryce Behringer, who gets the first down, and they are in the red zone. So 3rd and out the first time around, wasn't able to pick the first down. They get the first down on the first play on offense.
I mean, this is just what Poland does. They go inside, inside, inside. We talked about this last year. Pop it outside, then a pass.
Fulton under center again, 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the left. Gets the snap, hands it back off, and the ball's momentarily fumbled. Let's see who got this ball here. And it's going to be the South Range Raiders who picks up the turnover. So 2 turnovers, 1 by each team, and the Raiders are back in offense after a big stop in the red zone.
I mean, remember DJ Oakley earlier today, if you were watching the Power Hour that we were on, DJ Oakley called it from YSN, and he said whoever gets the most turnovers wins. And there you go, back-to-back turnovers for both teams.
1st and 10 for South Range with 8:44 in the first quarter. Going to be Patron in the shotgun formation. Looks like 4 wide receivers with a man to his right. Gets the snap, hands it off. Sweep around the left end, finally upended after a decent gain of about 3 yards there.
It was great blocking by South Range to get those big Poland bodies out of the way there. Pop a little hole for 5 yards, 4 yards.
And they'll be lined up now. Looks towards the 20-yard line for 2nd down. They break their huddle. It's going to be shotgun formation once again. 2 wide receivers to the left, man in the backfield with Patron. And we get a flag on the play here. We'll see who it is. It's going to most likely be going, it will be against Poland here. It's going to be offsides, and that'll give South Range that 5-yard penalty. Now they're lined up towards the neutral zone. Check that. So now, decent 2nd and 2 now for the Raiders. And gets a snap, does Patron, hands it off. And it's a good run down the right side of the field, finally upended after gaining the first down and an extra yard. It'll be first down for the Raiders. So that's Dominguez there, who was a big factor on that first series on defense, but he picks up the first down for the Raiders. Get them their offense finally moving after that interception. And they're quickly out on the huddle here. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, man to Patron's right, that looks to be Dominguez. Sends a man in motion, gets a snap, hands it off on the sweep, and it's upended, and it will be a loss on the field. That's number 36 of Poland. That is Jeff Maslovsky, the junior, who makes a big stop for the Bulldogs and gets a big loss of looks to be about 4 yards.
Yeah, he did a great job getting up the field in the defensive line position there and just kind of beat his blocker and was waiting for him.
Breaking the huddle. Shotgun formation once again for Patron and the South Range Raiders. For this 2nd down, gets the snap, takes the handoff, rolling to his left. He's going to run with it, and he's trying to get to the sideline. Gets a little bit more yardage there, and it's going to be close. I don't think he's got the first down just yet here. Looks like he went out a little early, but it will be 3rd down for South Range. So 3rd down and looks to be about 6 yards there. And they break their huddle with a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers, it looks to be to the, well, they're moving around here, trying to get situated. It's going to be 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left for Patron. Patron gets a snap, hands it off to Dominguez. Dominguez makes a cut, and he gets the first down and then some. Great job on his part to get around that defender and pick up the first down for the Raiders.
I don't know if Poland's over pursuing right now. They're running this trap play. So they're pulling a guard around, kicking out, and then it just looks like the Poland's just getting up the field too much. They're going to have to stay home a little tiny bit before, because that trap is getting them every time right now with Dominguez.
Dean Gessler with the tackle there. Break the huddle with a shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. Patron sends a man in motion. gets a snap. He's going to run it himself. Runs into a host of Poland Bulldogs. And it'll be maybe a gain of about 1 yard for Patron and the South Range Raiders.
Rain is starting to come down now if you can't see it on the television screens.
Yep, it's starting to just a little bit more rain. It was slowed down for a couple minutes there. But here we are back in the situation that we were in earlier before the game even started. So second down and about 9, ball on the 43-yard line, about 6:05 left in the first quarter. Patron gets the snap. Hands it off to Dominguez. Dominguez trying to make a cut around a few defenders. Makes one, but he's then tackled by a couple different defenders of Poland for a gain of about maybe 2 yards.
They are not afraid to give that ball to Dominguez, are they?
Not at all. And, I mean, he's going to be a key factor here. And it was talked about earlier on in the pre-shows that Dominguez is going to have to play a big factor in the run game to make sure that this offense is able to do everything that it can to make this game successful for him. Patron breaks the huddle with a shotgun formation again. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right, and sends a man in motion. Patron gets a snap, hands it off, gets around the blitz, gets a couple yards there.
Oh.
And the extra surge there might have got them the first down, and they did. So the South Range Raiders pick it up the first down, and they're now in Poland territory at the 48-yard line. 5:10 left in this first quarter. Break the huddle for another shotgun formation for the South Range Raiders. Moving on the Poland Bulldogs here. Gets the snap, hands it off to Dominguez, and he's met by a couple different Poland defenders, and then a gang tackle by the Bulldogs. Get him maybe back to the original line of scrimmage.
Dominguez is coming out here. Needs a breather after that one. He got stacked up.
Well, he's been
there.
playing a lot of carries already early on in this first quarter. And he's kind of taking just a quick knee to get some air. You can see that down there on the sideline. But they break the huddle. He's replaced by number 35, Corey Pennick. And we get a rollout pass by Patron there, and it's almost intercepted once again, but it is going to fall incomplete, and it will most likely bring up third down, and it does.
Great break on the ball by Dom Dottori there, man. Just read it perfect, came up, knocked it out of his hand.
One of the newer players for Poland in that secondary. We're talking about the identity. A lot of players were seniors last year for the Bulldogs, and they're trying to get used to some of these new players on defense, but they have talent. They've never been short of it, but this is going to be one of those years where you're going to have to find new players to make big plays, and we've already seen one interception, but what will we see next? Shotgun formation again for this 3rd and 10 with 4:20 left in this first quarter. Patron gets a snap, back to pass, looking towards the left side. It's going to be a screen pass, and he's got some room here.
Uh-oh.
And he's got even more room.
Uh-oh.
He finally steps out of bounds. It's going to be a big gain for the Raiders.
Wow.
Nice screenplay that it looked like it was going to be broken up pretty quickly, but that's not the case. They got the first down and then some, and now they're getting close to the red zone of Poland. They're at the 22-yard line.
Left tackle, Bailey Ryan went out there and popped an awesome block. It's good to see the big left tackle go out there and pop a block for South Ranger and get him.
It was critical in that play.
Absolutely.
It's 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Patron gets a snap, hands it off to Dominguez, rolling around the left side of the field here. Finally tackled around the 4. It looks to be going to be a 2nd and 4 now. They're officially in the red zone at looks to be the 16 of Poland.
South Range with a nice, consistent drive here. Poland's gotta dig in their heels here and play D.
And they're doing it all on the rush for the most part. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the right. Patron gets a snap, hands it all off once again. Down the middle, met by a host of Poland defenders, and finally whistled down. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It'll bring up third down again.
There we go. Poland needed that one there.
And that was Corey Pennick on the carry there. Pennick will come off the field. Now we're being up 3rd and 5 with 3:10 left in the first quarter. They break the huddle. It'll be a shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. And we get a call on it's going to be a timeout by South Range here, and we'll take it too. It's early on in this game here. It's first quarter, 2:55 left in the first with no score. We'll be back here after a word from our sponsors. Back here at Raiders Stadium here with the score 6-0, and we have our players back on the the field here, and lightning delay is over. Still warming up, still stretching. We're going to be back over here for the extra point by the South Range Raiders. Kicker of the South Range Raiders, Harley Novak. It'll be her first attempt of the season. After that, we had that big run by Dominguez, made a few few moves there to miss a few tackles, and he was able to get in the end zone from 17 yards out. And just waiting now for the two teams to take the field here. If you're just joining us and you just maybe are curious about what happened last year with these two teams, of course, Poland won the game 27-7, and now, right now, at the 6-0 right now. Poland had a great season with an 8-4 record, 5-2 in the division, and then, of course, Poland went all the way to the state semifinals, 11-3, 7-0, as you are very well aware. And now the two teams will take the field here. And now we will see Harley out here to make her first attempt. So Harley here getting a big ovation by the fans. Now Poland needs to regroup. So does South Range. They need to get back to it. And now lining up is Harley. Starting to rain slightly here again, just a little bit. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is...
Good kick.
Good, and Harley gets her first attempt of the year. So now we get our extra point.
Wow.
And now we got to take another break because we're getting ready to go for the kickoff here, and we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here on YSN.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Back here on YSN with the score 7-0 after that extra point, and of course the drive summary from way long ago. We had, of course, Dominguez with a 17-yard touchdown run. Now, number 11 on the Raiders will kick off here. That is Luke Blasco, who will be the kicker for the Raiders. Ball is set. Lining up here. Great to have the game here. I was worried we were going to have a lightning delay, was going to be postponing this game. So we still have the game going on tonight. Looks like we have Marucci back there to receive this kick. Lined up, gives the signal, and the kick is off. And it's a good line drive kick here over by the 15-yard line. It's fielded over to the 20, 25. It finally met towards the 29-yard line and tackled by a host of South Range Raiders. Good gang tackle by them.
That was a hard hit, man.
Yeah, well, I'd say welcome back to the first quarter here.
Right, exactly. We picked up right. You know, that's hard as a player to go in 30-minute delay and then come out and get right back at it.
But Poland needs to respond here. Coming out, and we get a couple of whistles here by the referees here. A little conference call might be taking place by the referees. Looks like
they don't have a ball.
That would be correct. You need that in order to play the game, according to John Madden and all my favorite commentators. They're just looking for one.
Seriously.
Any ball will do, guys.
The ball boys brought the...
Well, I don't blame them. They're trying to keep the balls dry here, but unfortunately right now it's hurry up and slow down.
Oh, wait. No, they have a ball. They didn't have the sticks.
Yeah, well, that'll do it, too. That's important.
There we go. Sick guys went home. Too long of a rain delay.
Well, ball now on the ground here, so we probably won't be using that particular one over by the 50-yard line. But here we are. Now we're ready. Hey, Poland breaks the huddle. They haven't officially snapped the game clock, but here we go. Fulton under center, two running backs lined up behind him, two wide receivers to his left. Fulton gets the snap, hands it off, running towards the left side, met by a couple different South Range Raiders. He breaks the tackle, continuously breaks the tackle all the way up towards the 36-yard line. Finally stopped after a decent run of about maybe 6 to 7 yards. So it's going to be a pretty decent second down for the Bulldogs.
Being a running back and keeping your legs moving is key. And, I mean, Fulton did an awesome job. His legs were pumping the entire time, got hit, kept going, and it kept his balance.
You can't teach it any better during practice here, but keeping up, especially when you're going to have to run the ball a lot during this rain. So here we go, back out, broken huddle here, and we have Fulton under center, 2 running backs behind him, 2 wide receivers to the left. Gets the snap, hands it off to Colosimo. Gets a decent quick gain there. He's met by a couple defensive linemen of South Range, and maybe a gain of 1, if that. So it's going to be a 3rd down and about 3 yards for the Bulldogs. Ball now at the 36-yard line, under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Big stop is needed for South Range here. Big opportunity for Poland to continue this drive. They have 3 running backs lined up behind Fulton.
Here it comes. Power I.
Fulton gets a snap, hands it off, looking for 3 yards here, gets close, and he might have it. It's going to be close, but that was number 23, Peyton Marinkovic, one of the captains here. And Marinkovic gets them the first down, and this drive will continue. Good blocks on the play there to get him at least some yardage, an opportunity to get that first down. So it'll be at the 40-yard line, if that, and same formation here. Fulton under center, 3 running backs lined up behind him. Power I. Gets a snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself. Fulton has the legs. He's trying to find some running room. Gets a good little juke there and gets finally brought down. He's brought down probably about 5-yard gain or maybe about 4. It's going to be at the 43-yard line, 2nd down. Tackled by number 45 of the I believe that was of the Raiders. It might have been 46, Connor Jones. And back under here, Power I. Fulton gets a snap, hands it off to Colosimo. Goes forward, trying to pump the legs, and he's a tough person to tackle. 6'1", 220, finally brought down by at least 6 Raiders there. But it's going to be a minimal gain of about maybe 2 yards here, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, he's a big running back, isn't he? He's a sophomore, I think?
I believe so, but it's now 3rd down. 19 seconds left here in this first quarter. The clock is not running, and eventually we give the signal here, and the clock is running. They're going to have one more play here in the first quarter. Going to be 3 running backs lined up behind Fulton. Man to his right at wide receiver. Gets a snap. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking. He's rushed, trying to find some opening. He's still on his feet. If he just leans forward, he might have the first down, but it's going to be close. Brought down at the 49-yard line of Poland.
Now the one ref's to the left, it looks like he has it. The other one doesn't, so.
We'll see here. It's currently marked as 4th down. That it will be the end of the first quarter. Goes fast when you've gone through a lightning delay. And we'll be back here after a word from our sponsors with the score, 7-0 South Range.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at efforts
Boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
Around our valley.
Good
Community in Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect.
And back here for the start of the second quarter with the score, South Range 7, Poland 0. Poland still has the ball, but it looks like it's going to be short here. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 49-yard line of Poland. What will they do here? Will they go for it? Or they bring out Brendan Gerd and try to pin South Range?
Nah, you're going. If you're Poland, you're going for it here.
Probably want to get the points here. They bring out both the defense and the offense on the field. And it looks like we're going to go for it if we're Poland.
You got those big horses on the line here. You got to get, what, 1 inch or 2 inches? About a foot.
And they have an experienced 3 returning linemen. Fulton gets under center. Gets a snap. He's going to push forward, and he gets the first down. Fulton definitely is good enough for at least 2 yards. So he gets the first down for the Bulldogs, and it will be, it looks like we have a little bit of a collision there, and a couple of Raiders are down simultaneously. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't get out the numbers just yet. We have, it looks like, I don't want to speculate, but we have somebody holding their knee, and another one is not really motioning at all towards his. That would be Bailey Ryan. But 2 Raiders down. Hopefully they're okay.
What you want to see, that's for sure.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors with the score 7-0, and we'll be back once they get up.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
And we're back here at Raiders Stadium. Both players are up. Looks like it was 61.
That looks like an ankle.
Bailey Ryan, and then also Logan Bequeath is able to get up, and they're walking off. But unfortunately, it looks like number 61, Bailey Ryan, not really able to put a lot of pressure down on that ankle. Hope he's okay, or he can get that stretched out or not. But they're going to give him a couple seconds to get off, leave the field here, and hopefully he can get that worked out during halftime.
I have a shout out to Frytanic, the food truck downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's owned by a Raider.
I can smell all of it. It's wonderful.
I got chicken parm french fries. Have stunk up our entire booth right now.
It's wonderful. Yeah, I've never been happier.
Trying to eat it during commercial breaks.
So just waiting for the Raiders defense to take the field again for this 1st and 10 after Fulton was able to pick up a couple yards, and now we're in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. So now, waiting to break the huddle are the Bulldogs. I was wondering what we were going to see. We're going to see a little bit of run. We're going to see a lot of pass, and then the weather, of course, is inclement. But the problem that they have weapons on offense for Poland at the wide receiver level.
Yeah, but it's just they're going with what always works.
Yeah, Fulton under center, 3 running backs behind him. Fulton gets the snap, hands it off to number 23, pushing his way across the field, and he's got all the distance
See you later,
here.
Fulton.
And it will be a touchdown, 49-yard touchdown by Peyton Marinkovic, and that will be his first of the game, and that's how Poland will answer.
That was a sweet run, sweet block, well-executed play. And again, it's just Poland's offense, as always. Pound, pound, pound until you break through, and touchdown, 49-yard touchdown.
Big run by him. And we will see our kicker come on. New kicker this year after Mikey Kushner graduates, Jack Brandt. He's set. Ball held by J.P. Genova, Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So Poland able to answer with a 49-yard touchdown run, and we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors. Tied up here, 7-7 with 11:30 left in this second quarter.
Attention football fans. Order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Back here in the booth here at second quarter with 11:30 left. It's tied up now after 2 rushing touchdowns we saw in the possession before this. Believe it or not, Dominguez, that was the possession before this, was able to score for 17 yards out, and we get Peyton Marinkovic, who was able to score from 49 yards out. So it's going to be a heavily run game for both teams. Back to kick this ball away. Trying to get the number here. Looks like it's going to be Brendan Gerd. Brendan Gerd, the senior, last year's team. Getting the ball still, and back to receive this for South Range. Looks like Sean Lindstrom's back there, as well as Corey Pennick. So lined up is Gerd. Gives a signal. He's got a huge approach for him. I have not seen that large of an approach.
10 yards?
It looks like it is. So he's going to have a lot of speed getting up to this ball. Hey, if he knows how to do it, he's better than me. I know that for certain. Rain's starting to pick up slightly here. Gives the signal. Makes his quick approach here. And the kick is off, and it's a decent one. It's going to go probably towards the 5-yard line, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a penalty. And that's going to move the South Range Raiders way up past that 10-yard line. So not exactly what Brendan Gerd was probably attempting to do.
Yeah, no.
But Poland will have to overcome it. And South Range is going to get some decent field position now after that penalty. Going to be about ball at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. So what will they do now? Give it to Dominguez?
You got to go back to Dominguez.
Got to go back to Dominguez. So Patron will head back to the huddle. Breaks the huddle. And we'll probably see more shotgun, and we will. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Man to Patron's left. Patron gets a snap back to pass instead. He's going to throw it towards the left side. Good catch there. Going to be a first down and then some. It's going to be a gain of maybe about 11 yards on the catch. That's going to be Shane Lindstrom, who was able to get 11 yards there in the rain, so more props to him. Oh, another first down. Good pass by Patron. They break the huddle fast here, and Poland is trying to get back to the line of scrimmage here. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. Man lined up right behind him. Gets the snap, hands it off to the left side here, and he breaks through the 50-yard line, and it will be Dominguez.
Not getting stopped, man. The line is doing a great job giving him holes to get up the field.
It'll be first down at the 44-yard line of Poland, and they're moving now. Dominguez with another opportunity. Get his team into the ability. They can now pass the ball, and yet you don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to pass it in the rain? Or are they going to run for it? So this is working out for South Ranger.
It's a good call to try and throw it over. It's not pouring anymore, so you can definitely catch and pass here.
Shotgun formation again for Patron. Sends a man in motion. Lindstrom hands it off. Jet sweep there. And Lindstrom has some running room, but he's going to be stopped there at about maybe a gain of about 6 yards there.
Yeah. Good run. Poland is not slowing down that offense at all.
And there's no contain right now that we've seen so far, so maybe they can make that adjustment here. They're now seeing a lot of They're seeing a lot of runs outside, not so much inside, which is pretty common in a shotgun formation. But they'll be able to maybe get some, make some adjustments and make that stop here. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. And hand off towards the middle there, and we didn't see the call there.
Call.
Looked like it could have been for Dominguez there, but Dominguez is going to lose a couple yards, and it'll be now 3rd down for the Raiders. Ball now at looks to be the 42, but it will still be 3rd down with 10:05 left in the second quarter. And they break the huddle. And shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. Sends a man in motion. Gets a snap, hands it off to Dominguez. Dominguez looking for some running room, but he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So big stop by the Poland Bulldogs, number 6. That is Dom Parker, who was able to make that stop there. And now it'll be 4th down.
What do you do here?
Well, you've had some success going outside here. It doesn't look like they even thought about it once. There's no punter on the field. We're going to go for it. So getting the call here, break the huddle for the Raiders. Patron in shotgun formation. Looks to be 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Trying to bring the team off sides. Gets the snap. He's going to go back to pass, rolling left, throwing, looking for Lindstrom. He overshoots him, and it will be a turnover on downs. And Poland will get this ball back at the 41 of Poland.
Wes Gavin had an awesome coverage there to prevent that 4th down.
Wes was really close by.
Yep.
It maybe spooked Lindstrom, maybe not. But nevertheless, Poland will get this ball back here. And Fulton gets another opportunity to get his team in motion here. Tied now, not behind as they were in the first quarter.
All right, they went right down the field last time. Let's see if they can do it again.
Now with Poland coming and taking the field here. Got 3 strong linemen there that are coming back from that team. Carter Kellgren, of course, a commit to YSU. So they have the line to do this. 3 running backs in the backfield. Fulton gets a snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking towards the left side of the field here. He's going to look for Catalano, unable to get to Catalano, almost intercepted. But it will be incomplete.
Threw that up into triple coverage there, man. He almost broke away.
Well, Fulton also took a little bit of a hit there.
Did he?
Coming on his way there. So, nevertheless, it will be incomplete. Not a huge issue.
Well, take a shot.
Clock is stopped at 8:54, 2nd and 10.
Got to take a shot down the field everywhere, give you a little bit of run game.
He's definitely got talent there that can make special plays, especially Anthony Santafani, excuse me. 3 running backs in the backfield. Gets the handoff to Marinkovic, trying to find some running room, moves up towards the 46-yard line. And it will be a decent gain there. And it will bring up 3rd down, though, for the Bulldogs pretty quickly. So it'll 3rd and 6 now. Do they have a play for 6 yards? Do they try to go back to the pass, or are they going to spread it out a little bit for a decent run there?
Yeah, if I'm them, I'm going around the edge here. So
2 running backs to the backfield, tight end in, and a wide receiver to the left. Gets a snap, hands it off, goes down the middle there, finds a little bit of running room. Finally brought down with a decent gain. He's got maybe 4th and 2 now. And Fulton going to the sideline. It looks like they're going to punt here.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You're tied up here. You're still in the 2nd quarter. Still a lot of time left. Brendan, good punter here, has an opportunity to bring them back and maybe pin South Range to the back of the, towards the underneath 20 yards. All lined up here. Gets the snap, and the punt is off, and the punt is a good one. Going to be fair caught, finally at maybe the 14-yard line, 13-yard line, so a decent call there.
Yep.
And that's where South Range will take over on offense with about 7:34 left in this 2nd quarter, 1st and 10. So we saw a lot of success with the run on the outside for the Raiders, and then they tried to change it up a little bit. Did a few passing plays, which one, of course, worked out.
Yep.
But they also attempted to run down the middle, but they were met with a pretty decent D line of Poland.
Yep, Poland is stepping up here. I think everybody's starting to get in their groove. That for the first couple series with the touchdowns, you're going to have some first game jitters.
They haven't played anybody in the scrimmage.
Exactly.
So this is their first time making contact with another opponent. So shotgun formation for the Raiders. Patron has 2 men to the left here, gets the snap, back to pass. Looking towards the left, towards the running back. It will fall incomplete. He was trying to pass it towards Dominguez, but it will fall incomplete, 2nd and 10.
He had the 2 linebackers in his face immediately.
Good rush on their part, so that played out perfectly, especially if they're going to be doing a passing play as they did.
Yeah, Parker number 6 was right in the backfield.
So now, Raiders trying to find their next play here, break out of the huddle, and it'll, of course, be shotgun formation. Looks like we have 2 tight ends in with 2 wide receivers, one each side.
Uh-oh.
Looks like, I don't know if it's equipment. And it might be, I believe that's, could be Gavin West there.
Yeah, the ref noticed something on him with his equipment, knee pads, or maybe. I don't know what that was.
But we had to bring in a substitution there. I believe that's, can't get the number. I think that might be Jack Fulton. Jack Fulton comes into the game. Back, we get the snap, hands it off to Dominguez.
Outside,
Dominguez going to the outside, up towards the 23-yard line, I believe. And finally brought down, but it's a decent gain there on 2nd down. And it'll be a very manageable 3rd down for the Raiders.
They brought in number 10, Cameron Slosser. And he goes back out, and he's back out.
After the equipment change.
Wes is back in.
3rd and 2, ball on the 23-yard line, 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
I don't know about you, but I am giving it to number 34 here. If
I would probably do the same with about 2 yards to go. Patron gets a snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to run it himself. Patron's got some running room. He's up towards the 40-yard line, over the 50.
He's gone,
got 2 men to beat, and he's past them.
He's gone.
And he's got a couple more to beat, and finally gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Whoa. Wow. Obviously, the defense of Poland agreed that 34 was going to get it with me, and they bit, man.
Everyone bit, and the running, and of course, the quarterback Patron was able to get into the end zone, had a huge run there.
Huge run.
82
What was that?
yards.
Wow.
Ball was at the 23-yard line, I believe, actually.
I mean, everybody in the stadium thought Dominguez was getting that ball.
Excuse me, 77-yard touchdown.
Yeah, everybody thought Dominguez was getting that ball.
There.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Harley coming back
Great
out
run.
here for the extra point. Harley getting set. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good.
I'll tell you what, she's got a leg on her, man. That thing is clearing the goalpost.
And now South Range is making it interesting now, taking the lead back here, 14-7. And we'll be back for more of the second quarter with 6:34 left in this second quarter here on YSN.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at bairdbrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had
Back here at at South Range High School with the Raider Stadium with 14-7 by the South Range Raiders taking the lead here. Kickoff coming up. Making his approach, and the kick is a little bit of a line drive here. Caught at the 16-yard line, fumbled initially, caught at near the 20, moving up and got the running room up to the 25, up to the 30. Finally brought down near the 38-yard line. That was Jared Marucci. So he had some running room to give them a decent field position for this Poland offense.
Well, let's see if Poland can answer, Anthony.
Yeah, they're going to need to after that big run by Patron. So, will Jack Fulton go back to pass here, or will he stick to the run, which has been successful? We'll just have some stops here and there. And it looks like they break the huddle. 2 running backs in the backfield.
Yeah, into the
with
shotgun.
Fulton. Another shotgun. They did this a lot in last year.
Yeah, they did.
Hadn't seen a lot yet. Fulton gets the snap. Takes the handoff. He's running it himself. He maybe gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up second down.
They tried the same type of play that South Range scored on last time with the fake and then the QB keeper.
And back here, 2nd and 9, 30, ball at the 38-yard line. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. And finally, just making the call here with the offense. Breaks the huddle. And Fulton will be under center here with 3 wide receivers to the left. Man in the backfield. Gets the snap.
There's a sweep.
Pitches it. Trying to find some running room. He definitely has it, and then some. Past the 50-yard line. Finally brought down towards the 46-yard line. That looked to be, I believe that was Dean Gessler. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. That was number 26, Bryce Behringer. So you're going to see a couple different running backs in there, which was accustomed to last year's team. But Behringer was able to get a decent run there and get him into South Range territory after that pitch.
Love the lineman blocking. Big number 73, Steven Solik, just pinned the defensive end, and they popped that outside.
Another shotgun formation here, first down. Fulton gets snap. Takes the handoff. Fulton will run it himself here. He's up towards the 40-yard line. And almost the ball. Ball is loose here, and it goes to South Range.
Oh, that is a killer. He got hit hard on the 35-yard line there.
Fulton does get up here, but South Range takes over the ball here. Referees here getting a call here, holding on the field, but that's going to be declined. But South Range will be back on offense, and they have the lead here at the second quarter.
He took a shot at the 35-yard line by a Raider defender, and that ball went flying out.
5:05 left here in the second quarter for the Raiders to work with. So with this, now it's time for Poland to make a big stand here in order to stop this offense who has had some really good success at running the ball.
Yeah, Poland has not really been able to stop them consistently.
They had their attention towards Dominguez. Patron finally gets the play on the sideline here.
I mean, Patron and Dominguez are really the ones that are eating up the Bulldogs right now.
Shotgun formation, quickly up to the line. 2 wide receivers to the left. Gets the snap. Gets the handoff to Dominguez. Going towards the right side of the field. He's still not down. Finally brought down with a decent gain of maybe about 3 yards there. It'll be second down.
See, what's crazy is he looks like he's going down in the backfield, and he just keeps moving forward. The offensive line keep pushing, and there's just enough of a push to push Poland back and get him 3-4 yards, and then every now and then they're popping one open.
He's doing a great job of reading the defense here and finding a place to cut so that he can get some yardage. 2nd and 8, ball on the 31-yard line. Shotgun formation for Patron. Sends a man in motion. Patron gets the snap, gets the sweep to Lindstrom. Lindstrom gets the almost fumbled the ball, and finally we did see a face mask there, so most likely this will be going against Poland, but almost lost the ball there.
I'm thinking that's going to be the big one too, Anthony.
Yeah, well, we'll see here. It's going to be, of course, personal foul, face mask. And we'll see if they give him the 5-yard variety or the 15-yard variety.
Oh, let's see. I think that was a big one, but
waiting to march this off are the referees. Trying to mark where exactly it happened at. And it will be the 15-yard variety.
That is not what the Bulldogs need there.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for Patron. Two wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Gets a snap, back to pass, looking down the middle of the field, throwing towards the sideline. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but Sanafani was right there in coverage with, I believe that was Lindstrom.
That was just throw the ball up and see if somebody can come down with a play there.
That was actually Luke Krumbacher, number 18. So now 2nd and 10. 4:12 left in this second quarter.
The rain is pretty much stopped now, right?
Yeah, wonderful news.
Yep.
After experiencing it all day, shotgun formation for Patron and the Raiders. Surveying the defense, sends a man in motion. Patron gets the snap, rolling to the right side, looking downfield, throws it. Got a man wide open, but he was unable to get it to him. That was Lindstrom that he was trying to get the ball to. That would have been a huge play for the Raiders.
Yeah, he was open there. That's a hard pass to make back across the field.
He was
going to the right, throwing to the left.
His body.
That is a tough throw.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 with 4:06 left in this second quarter. Taking their time are the Raiders. Going to get a reset on the play clock here by the side referee. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. Looks like that's Dominguez to his right. Sends a man in motion. Gets the snap. Gets the handoff, trying to find a place to cut and nowhere to go, and almost a suplex tackle by Dom Parker, more of the German suplex variety.
That was right off of, what was that, Thursday Night SmackDown?
Yeah, Thursday Night Dynamite last week. But anyways, Dom Parker definitely is playing a key factor, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Raiders. But Dom is really honing in on this offense of the Raiders when he gets the opportunity.
Yep, that's what we want to see here. So Poland should get pretty good field position here.
Gets the snap. Back to punt. Almost had an opportunity to block that, but it's going to be a high-flying punt towards the 23-yard line. No fair catch, and he takes a hit.
Yeah, you got to put your hand up on that one, Anthony.
Just had all the airtime in the world here. It would have been a safer play to fair catch, but nevertheless, hangs onto the ball. It'll still be Poland's ball 1st and 10 with 3:19 left in this second quarter.
Yeah, like I said before, you got to put your hand up there. It's just too risky. You know, the ball's slick. You got to play it safe there. Can't
Luke
risk
Blasco with the hit there.
Yeah, just absolutely nailed him.
So it looks to be officially marked on the 22-yard line for the Bulldogs. And they do no huddle here. It's just going to be shotgun formation. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the right. Fulton gets the snap, hands it off, trying to find a place to cut here. Gets a couple yards there. That looks to be Bryce Behringer on the carry. And Bryce Behringer just gives him a couple yards here. The clock is rolling here. Do have timeouts that are available by both teams, rarely using him here in this second quarter or in the first. So it'll be 2nd and 8, ball on the 24 of Poland. Strange not having I know that a lot of people are listening at home. We thank you for watching here. It is a strange thing for us here. It is quite quiet to what we're accustomed to.
Some awkward silences.
Very much so. Shock formation, sends a man in motion, fakes it. Rolling right, trying to find a man open is Fulton. He's going to run for it. Up towards the 30-yard line, moving up towards the 35. Finally tackled down and out of bounds. Took a hit.
Yep, that got thrown there.
So Jack Fulton gets a first down, and he's going to get a little bit more after that. What is flagged as a late hit.
That is just frustration. You get frustrated. You're excited. First game, want to take a pop at somebody, get close to you, and just do it out of bounds.
So it's going to bring them all the way over to the South Range Raiders territory here.
Yeah, Poland looks like, we were talking about the fans, they look like they probably have 100 a fair guess, maybe less?
That's a fair guess, if any.
If less than that, maybe 50.
So if you're listening at home, we're thankful to have you
here.
here.
Yeah, I love you guys
Do
being
the best I can for you throughout this year. Shotgun formation all alone is Fulton in the backfield with wide receivers all over the place. Sends a man in motion. Gets a jet sweep there, trying to find some running room, and he takes a quick hit there behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss on the play. That was tackled by number 35, Corey Pennick.
We almost lost the camera out the window, too.
Boy, that would have been something for everyone.
You guys almost got a first glimpse of you who's sitting right below the press box.
Jared Marucci went in motion for Jack Fulton, the wide receiver, with that jet sweep, trying to find an opening. Made one person miss, but Pennick was able to make that tackle. 2nd and 11, ball in the 40, it looks to be the 48-yard line. It's going to be under center. Fulton gets snap, fakes the handoff, rolling towards his left, trying to find a man open. Throws it finally to Anthony Sanafani.
Wow.
Andrew Sanafani, excuse me there. Andrew Sanafani. How could I forget his name?
Yeah.
He finally caught at the 39-yard line, so it's going to be a very manageable third down, but we're going to get a timeout on the field by, it looks like, Poland, and then we're going to be back. We're going to take it with them, so it's going to be a minute 37 when we return with 14-7 left in the second quarter here on YSN.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Back here at Raider Stadium with the score, South Range 14, Poland 7. Here in the second quarter with a minute 37 left until halftime. Poland is driving after that late hit, and we see Andrew Sanafani pick up that reception to give them a decent 3rd and 2.
That was a heck of a catch by Sanafani, man.
Which, how many times did we say that
last year?
Yeah,
last year was every time they threw it to him.
Fulton under center has 3 running backs lined up behind a power I formation. Gets the snap. Takes the handoff. Fulton still has the ball. Going to run an option. Gets the first down, and he gets a little bit more for the Bulldogs, and gets them the 1st and 10 at the, looks to be the 28-yard line.
That option is tough to run sometimes. You got a lot of people moving. You got to keep your right distance. They did a great job, and then with the fake pitch, and then kind of shot the defender outside to pick up the running back. It was great.
As we used to say, good feathering.
Yes, good feathering by Jack.
Same formation. Fulton under center. 3 running backs lined up behind him. Gives it to Colosimo. Colosimo going forward. Tough man to bring down. Gets a great first down run, maybe about 8 yards, and they're officially in the red zone. And we get another timeout on the field because we have a minute 8 left in the second quarter. Want to get this touchdown if you're the Bulldogs. And we'll take a quick break ourselves with that score, 14-7, and we'll be back here on YSN.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Back here at Raiders Stadium after that quick timeout. The Poland Bulldogs are driving. After some successful run plays and even additional Andrew Sanafani catch.
Yep.
They have now 20 yards to go in order to get into the end zone. It is still 2nd and 2, ball in the 20. So the Bulldogs are out there and ready for their potential formation.
Who gets the ball at halftime? Is it?
Believe that will be the Raiders.
The Raiders get it. So this is important here.
This
we
is
should,
pretty
like
critical.
To get a score for the Bulldogs here.
Fulton under center, 3 running backs lined up behind him. Power I gets the snap, hands it off, has some running room, but very little running room.
Stop. Clock keeps ticking.
Clock is ticking. Ball maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. That looks like it was ran by number 23. That was Peyton Marekovic, who scored earlier in the game. They're going to bring in another formation instead of that power I. Clock is still rolling. 46 seconds. Bringing in the wideouts to maybe get into the end zone here.
Yeah, on a pass, the clock stopped, so.
Fulton, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. Gets a snap, rolling to his left, trying to find a man open. Takes a couple steps. He needs to get rid of it. Finds a man, throws it.
Almost intercepted.
Falls incomplete, nevertheless.
I get all excited on that
no,
stuff.
This is no problem at all here. 28 seconds now after that incompletion. It brings up 4th down. So do you bring Jack Brandt in this 4th down, or do you need to go to the end zone?
Go for it. I don't know if you got it. You don't have to necessarily go for to the end zone yet. You got timeouts. You got 4th and 2. I think you get your first down and go from there.
So here we go, 4th and 2 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right. Fulton gets a snap, back to pass, looking towards his towards the screen pass to Sanafani. Sanafani unable to handle it, and it falls incomplete. He had the running room enough for the first down.
He's going to want that one back. That was the classic run before you catch it, man.
Can't blame him, especially with the time left on the clock, but it will be a turnover on down for the Raiders to get the ball back 1st and 10.
That is tough. You know you need 2 yards. The ball's in the air, and you start looking before you catch it, man. That's across the board. You see people in the NFL do that.
So we'll see what the Raiders want to do with about 23 seconds here. I wouldn't be shocked if they just take a knee. But quick signal there. Looks like an maybe equipment timeout by the referees. But it looks like we're going to get a shotgun formation. They're going to at least attempt something here on offense for South Range. Patrone gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's got the ball himself. He gets tackled by guess who? Number 6, Dom Parker.
Parker's having
for a loss here, and that will most likely bring us to halftime with 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. And that will be the case. So we go into halftime here with the score 14-7 South Range. And we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here on YSN.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller of WRS Insurance Solutions and proud South Range alum.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a proud, local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722, on the web at wrsinsurancesolutions.com, or visit us at our South Avenue office in Boardman to learn more.
Good luck, Raiders.
And we're back here at halftime. I want to give everybody a heads up that might be listening at home to listen to the band. The band has left for tonight, and they have chose to go home after it's about 9:07. So just want to give everybody a heads up. The marching band will not be performing tonight, but normally, just to give you a heads up, we would normally
feature the band.
Yeah, and we get our microphones and try to crank them as loud as we can so you can hear them from here. But they are not here tonight. So if you're expecting the band, they are not going to be playing at this particular game at this halftime, but they have other opportunities, of course, throughout the season.
And yeah, all the games we go to, we'll try and feature the band because the band students put in a lot of work.
Absolutely, all off season.
Yep, so absolutely feature them too.
So just quickly, just giving you a quick drive summary, we did see our first touchdown in that first quarter. Towards the end of it, we saw a 17-yard touchdown run by Dominguez to get that early lead, and then we went into that lightning delay that it was almost about an hour's time.
That was a good, yeah.
And when we finally got the extra point, and we continued the game here, and then finally, to finish off that first quarter, we did see a run by Peyton Marekovic, who was able to get a 49-yard touchdown run to answer on that following drive. So we're seeing a very run-heavy game all the way through so far.
I mean, what, 3 or 4 passes for both teams, maybe?
Maybe,
if that, yeah.
And then after, to answer that 49-yard touchdown run, we saw Patron go 73 yards to get into the end zone. He had an amazing fake that really faked out the Poland defense and really opened up the tides down the middle that allowed him to make that touchdown run. And he had to outrun some very fast corners.
He broke away from Poland. I mean, those guys are fast, so that shows you his speed.
So that's how we get our score of 14-7, and we'll be back.
Well, I have a request.
All right. Yes.
Ann Myers, sponsor for Myers Family Insurance, wants you and I to go out and do some sort of band performance.
Do a band performance. I maybe know a couple chords on the guitar.
I played the tuba in high school.
I mean, if you give me some type of horn instrument, I'm just going to press every button and breathe as hard as I can.
And from Myers Family Insurance, we're not going to be able to do that.
I wish I could. I wish I could tell you that I'm that talented. I'm doing the best I can to just even broadcast this game.
Yeah, nope, can't do it. Sorry, Ann.
So we'll be back here once they start warming up here. It's about 19, maybe about 18 minutes left here in halftime, and we'll be back for the third quarter here on YSN.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at efforts
Boy is recovering from a broken
around our valley.
Good afternoon. We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller of WRS Insurance Solutions and proud South Range alum.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a proud local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722, on the web at wrsinsurancesolutions.com, or visit us at our South Avenue office in Boardman to learn more.
Good luck, Raiders.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at bairdbrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
The 4M Company, being an architect and construction manager for over 40 years, has had the opportunity to use many different electrical businesses for our projects. The depth, quality, and knowledge and attention to detail displayed by Dickey Electric makes them stand out above all the rest.
For state-of-the-art expertise and a timeless commitment to our customers, contact Joe Dickey Electric. We are everything electrical.
Attention football fans, order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Armstrong Local Programming has always delivered an exclusive and unique perspective on the very best events your region offers. High school sports, community events, parades, all your favorite shows from Armstrong are now calling the Neighborhood Channel their home.
Watch Out and About, Locally Speaking, and many other great local shows right here on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Find out everything that the Neighborhood Channel has to offer at ArmstrongNeighborhood.com. Spirit, town pride, local communities. Welcome to the neighborhood.
20 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Myers Family Insurance knows the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is here, so it's all hands on deck to make sure your plans still meet your needs for 2020.
Call us today.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And we'll hear more from the K-Square Marketing here after the halftime is now officially ended here. We're ready for the third quarter.
How long have you been here for now?
We have been broadcasting for a little over about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Whew. So it's a longer broadcast. I want to thank you everyone for keeping with us here. Just to let you know, after this game, if you wanted to look back and watch this again, you do have the opportunity to watch a replay of this whenever you would feel like you own this broadcast indefinitely. And you can make fun of me and Luke
all day long,
every day of the week, as many times as you want to watch this.
You think the kids will watch it? I bet you think the parents are watching and then the kids. I would totally do that if I was playing.
Sure, and you get to, and of course they have that opportunity as well.
Absolutely.
So. Looks like Champion beat Crestview 20-17. Just heard that over the PA announcer. So that was a big win for Champion there.
Yeah,
tough game though. A lot of games got postponed. I'm glad we're still able to broadcast today. And Poland will kick this ball off, and it will be received by South Range here. Still playing for Steubenville and Mooney.
Do we have the score for that one?
I do not have it available to me right here. We'll look forward to getting that one here. Back to receive. Looks like we have Lindstrom back there. Looks like this is going to be kicked by Jack Brandt.
Lined up 10 yards back.
Yep. Initially, it called him Brendan Gerd last kickoff, but it is, in fact, Brandt. Brandt with the approach. Kick is off, and it's a decent one here. He's going to get towards maybe the 6-yard line. Finally caught there at the 5. Up towards the 10-yard line, 15, 20, Finally got some running room here at the 26-yard line and finally brought down at the, looks to be the 39, or excuse me, 29. Oh my, all over the place. But that will be where, that's gonna be where the South Range Raiders take off from there at 1st and 10. And we'll see more of Patron and Dominguez, who have had such success in that first half on the run game. Will they continue with the run with the lead that they currently have? Or are they going to reestablish that passing game that they started to work on in the second quarter?
Yeah, Dominguez is just a junior, too, so they're going to have him back next year, which is always impressive. Yeah,
critical member of this team here.
Absolutely.
Shotgun formation for Patron. Patron gets the snap, looking towards this halfback here with Dominguez. Dominguez at the 35-yard line, finally brought down at the 40-yard line. And it will be a first down and then some for Dominguez. So he's definitely getting a healthy portion of passing and in the run game.
It's taken 3 to 4 Poland players every time to bring him down.
He's doing a great job staying on his feet. If he gets initial contact, it doesn't matter. He continues to play. So at the 42-yard line of South Range, it'll be 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers each side for Patron. Patron sends Lindstrom in motion. Blasco, excuse me. Patron keeps the ball there, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Bulldogs. Right at the line of scrimmage, it'll be 2nd and 10.
That was the score. That was the one where he teed off for the 70-some yard touchdown in the first half.
Colissimo with the tackle there. Colissimo, the inside linebacker, taking over for Zach Ellis and Jake Kuntz from last year. Great linebacker, so he's got a tough task at hand. Shotgun formation for Patron. Gets a snap, back to pass, looking towards the middle of the field here. Gets a catch there by Shane Lindstrom. So a decent gain of about maybe 5 yards there for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, just a classic little hook pattern there, right in between the linebackers.
Doesn't need to be anything fancy if you're able to find the open man, as the Raiders have done so far.
I'll tell you, the Raiders this year have showed up to play against Poland last year. They came in, you can tell they were getting ready for this game because they're
absolutely,
doing
and they had the opportunity to kind of have this as their first game.
Yep.
So Patron again, same formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, shotgun formation with a man to his right, and they're going to call, looks like a timeout. They might be missing something or something wasn't communicated correctly. So they'll take their timeout, and we'll take one of our own, and we'll be back here in the third quarter with about 10:04 left, 14-7 Raiders here on YSN.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at BairdBrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven.
And we'll hear more from Dickey Electric there. We just want to come back real quick because this might be a fast timeout. And we're back here at Raider Stadium with 14-7 as our score. 10:04 left in the third quarter. And we get a quick... it won't be a quick timeout. I thought because there was a little bit of a miscommunication in the backfield. You saw Patron and Dominguez talking back and forth there, trying to get comfortable with what the play was, but they took the timeout, and I'm sure Coach Yeagley is not thrilled that it was a third quarter and they had to use a timeout in that fashion.
Something was up with that. He was not happy. He was standing right next to the referee when he called that.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the left. Patron gets the snap, rolling to his left, finds a man. He's going to run with it now. And he's brought down short of the first down there. He takes a good hit. But it will be 4th and 1 now for Patron and the Raiders. It's a decent fourth down opportunity.
That's a full yard there, buddy.
And they're going to go. They're instead going to punt this ball away to the Bulldogs.
I like this call. You're up 7. You know, let's pin them down. Let our defense, who's been doing a decent job stopping Poland. It's a good call by Coach Yeagley.
Looks like Sanafani is back there to receive this punt. And so is Bryce Behringer. Gets the snap, punt is off, and it will be just going to let the ball land there, and it'll be touchdown finally by the Raiders, and that will be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at about the 25-yard line. So they need to answer here after not picking up those points. That last time that we saw them on offense, it was Sanafani who had that opportunity to catch the ball in that screen pass and pick up a few extra yards, but moving before he had the
He's
actual
going to
ball
be
in
thinking
hand.
about that one a little bit here for a while.
And the offense here is now taking the field. And if you're the Raiders, I mean, you don't want to change too much here, but you do need to make some adjustments on the run defense, just slightly.
It's it's going to be interesting here because, like I said, last year it was just they just kept pounding the ball up the middle. Let's see what Poland does.
Fulton gets the snap. It's going to be a counter here. Gets the handoff to number 26. That is Bryce Behringer. He doesn't really get a lot of running room, and it's maybe a gain of maybe a yard. Second down.
They're, I'm impressed with South's range, able to get, Poland definitely has them weight-wise on the offensive line, and they're just penetrating. The defensive line is just getting right in there, and there's nowhere to run.
Got to give full credit because that's not an easy task to do, especially against this team.
Yeah, especially against Poland when they're in the power eye, and, here they are again. Now, go ahead, Ben. Sorry, take it.
You're fine here. Fulton under center. Gets the snap, pitches it over to the right side here for a decent run, but it's tackled down by a host of Raiders there. I believe I saw Luke Blasco jumping there at the last minute to get the half tackle. It'll maybe be a gain of a half a yard for third down.
Yeah, defensive end. That would be. Is that Blasco? Is that?
I believe it was Blasco.
Yeah, Blasco
around the other end.
Came around the other end and forced him back inside to his linebackers pursuing.
Third down and 9. Ball on the 26-yard line with looks to be 8:05 left in this third quarter. Shotgun formation. Fulton gets a snap, rolling to his right, trying to find way downfield. Finds a man, makes the throw to, it looks Dito.
I didn't get a foot in.
Ross Dito was available, but he was unable to get a foot in, and it falls incomplete, and they will punt.
Come up short again.
We'll hear the name of Ross Dito throughout the season for the Bulldogs. Played a little bit of last year on kick return.
Remember that.
Also played quite a bit of basketball for the Bulldogs. Brendan Gerd waiting for the snap here. Punt this ball away. Snap was a little high, but was able to manage it. Gets the ball down, gets the punt away, and it will bounce a little ways. Going to be covered up by a few Bulldog players and let it roll all the way to the 35-yard line. So decent punt on his A.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And that's where the South Range Raiders will take over. So officially marked at the 34-yard line. And the Raiders will have about 7 minutes and 40 seconds here in the third quarter to work with. It's not terrible field position, but if you're Poland, it was a pretty decent punt here to get you away from danger.
Yeah, Poland's going to have to make a move here. What are the rules? I don't actually know with canceling a game versus delaying till tomorrow. Do they finish?
It's usually until the fourth quarter.
Is it the fourth quarter?
It's the referee's discretion, I believe.
Yeah, because that could be an issue because I think there is weather coming.
Absolutely. So shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right. Wind is picking up slightly. Patron gets the snap, back to pass, throws it a little bit into coverage. He had a man available, but it was a little too low for Blasco to handle. It'll fall incomplete. It'll be second down.
He had him open. There was a little slot there, but
Santa Fani was closing, but it wasn't at the ball yet. So I mean, they're not afraid to pass here. The rain has stopped, so if you got a fresh ball, you're not going to have a lot of problems. It's more of just getting your footing sound on this artificial turf, which has been great here, drained wonderfully.
Yeah, not an ounce of water on it.
So full credit for the artificial turf purchase for the South Range Raiders. Shotgun formation. Patron sends a man in motion. Gets a snap. Gives the sweep. Looks to beat the Lindstrom.
A lot of blue there.
A lot of blue there, so they have adjusted very well, and that's another tackle for Dom Parker.
Parker is just racking up tackles every time.
He is a Dean lineman, according to this, but I feel like he's playing safety and linebacker the way he's running across the field. He's running sideline to sideline, as we used to call it back when I played, which he's big credit to him. He's really helping out this team right now.
He is on the line, isn't he? Wow.
I believe he's taken the place of what we would say from Michael Voitis from last year.
Yes, right.
So it'll be third down and 12. Ball on the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation for Patron and the Raiders. Patron sends a man in motion. Gets the snap back to pass. Looking towards the left side of the field. Has some pressure. Trying to get away from him. And he takes a big hit on the play there. I'm trying to see who that number was.
23.
Number 23
Rakovic.
of Marinkovic had that big run. Certainly brought down Patron with authority. And that will bring up 4th down for the Raiders, and they will be forced to punt.
That was a big stop there for the Bulldogs.
They needed to they need to get this ball back here, and they're not, they're not without a 1 touchdown from tying this game here.
Right.
But they want to, of course, go away with the victory. They need some work. They have some work to do to make that happen. Sanafani back there, and the ball was snapped low, but the punt gets away. It's fair caught by, it looks to be Sanafani. So he's able to jump on that. And the ball will be placed, I believe, at the 38-yard line of Poland, and that's where they will start off their possession 1st and 10. So the Bulldogs here. Having an opportunity here. What will they go back to power I? Will they go with a passing opportunity in shotgun? But we will see shotgun first by Fulton and the offense. Gets a snap, hands it off. Met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Raiders players. Picks up about a couple yards on the play there. Looks to be that was number 23 here. We'll see with the... And we get a whistle by the referee. We do have a hurt player on the field here, trying to get the number of that Poland player that is down. Might have been Steven Solik, I believe, is that number 73. So hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, that's a big loss there.
He is an offensive lineman for the Bulldogs, so we'll give him a couple minutes here. We'll be back after word from our sponsors with the score, 14-7 Raiders.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Rain will come and go tomorrow. There'll be some dry intervals.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Back here on the field, and it was able to walk off on his own, was number 73, Steven Solik. So hopefully he'll be able to come back in this game, but he will get a substitution in here, and we will see the 2nd down now and 8 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 40-yard line. Looks like 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. It's going to be Fulton in shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the right. He's back to pass, looking downfield, still looking. He's going to run away with this ball, trying to run towards the left side of the field here. He's up towards the 45, up to the 50, and finally steps out of bounds. Does Fulton around the 47-yard line. So it looks like he's enough to pick up the about maybe 9 yards there. And now bring up 3rd and 1, so a very manageable 3rd down for the Bulldogs. So Fulton definitely had all the time in the world there. That offensive line definitely gave him some opportunities, but he thought wiser and decided to run towards the left side of the field here and pick up a decent gain of about 9 yards.
Good call. We're getting here now. We got 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Weather is supposedly coming from WFMJ is what they're saying.
So Fulton, shotgun formation, gets a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to run the ball, trying to make a couple moves here, try to pick up that 1st down. I believe he has.
Little extra effort there by Fulton.
Very aware of where the sticks are for Fulton, and he gets the first. I believe they're going to eventually mark this off. I haven't seen the signal just yet.
That's a 1st down.
And he gives the 1st down, and it will be 1st and 10 for Poland here.
South Range fans do not like that spot.
Well, it took a little bit of convincing from both sides. They were looking at where the ball was and at the sticks. Referee thought it was 1st down, and this drive will continue for the Bulldogs.
Sorry, the wind just slammed our door shut there.
So, shotgun formation for Fulton. Man coming on late here. We have 3 wide receivers to the right. Fulton gets snap, back to pass, looking towards the right side of the field.
Oh,
intercepted by the Raiders. It was tipped there, I believe, number 5. That was Jared Marucci, who was unable to handle that ball. And that's where the Raiders will take over at their own 46-yard line after that huge interception by the Raiders.
Turnovers. We were saying it in our pre-shows on YSN today. We were saying it before the game. I mean, it is turnovers. And here comes the rain.
Yeah, and that's not going to be very helpful for the Bulldogs, but for the Raiders, who have been running the ball frequently, are definitely getting a full dose of that rain. Trone, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left.
Oh.
He gets a low snap here. He's trying to run away from a couple defenders. He does able to get through them, and he finally gets close to about an 8-yard gain there after a good contact there by Patron. But this rain is coming in waves.
Waves, yeah, we're getting.
This is very heavy rain. But it will be about 2nd and 2. Under 5 minutes to play in this third quarter, and the wind is really raging.
Yeah, this is harder than before now, man. This
definitely
is
harder.
Really coming down. Wind's picked up. Wow, look out.
Patron can't even get the snap there, and Dominguez gets the snap, but he's initially tackled. It just the play wasn't able to get to the ball, wasn't able to get to him. Signal was made, but I don't believe the defenders might have heard the referee there. Fans on the Raiders side wanted that flag, but they did not get it. I think they're going to mark this as back at the line of scrimmage.
It looked like a botched snap, and Dominguez picked it up like the old fumble Rooski. It was definitely not
Referees are
intentional.
marking this towards right at the original line of scrimmage. It's now 3rd and 7, ball on the 50-yard line or so.
Is that ball dead there? Why would they bring it back?
I guess maybe they thought that right where the contact was made. So forward progress was awarded. Patron gets the snap, hands it off, trying to find some running room, picks up a couple yards there, but it will still bring up 4th down.
Man. It is pouring.
Hey, more power. I want to give a shout out to the cheerleaders here.
Yeah, look at them down
Never
there.
said
Look
it,
at that.
not even saying a word here.
Look at that.
No ponchos or anything, going for it here, still cheering away. So more power to them. But with that, South Range isn't done. They're not going to punt the ball away here. They're going to try to go for it. And I don't blame them because the way the torrential downpour is happening. 4th and 3, ball on the 47-yard line for the Raiders. Patron in shotgun formation. Gets a snap, rolling towards his left. He makes a couple moves here.
He's
Finally
done.
Tackled down by some Bulldogs. And that was a big stop there.
Huge play.
Huge stop by, I believe that's Colosimo. Colosimo was able to make a big stop there for the Bulldogs, and they get the ball back now in Raiders territory. It's only the 49-yard line, but it's better than the 50.
So now we're going to see here. It's going to be tough to throw. It's going to be who can run the ball and who can not fumble it.
2:32 in the third quarter. Raiders up 14-7. And this is not an easy ball. You're not going to be able to.
No.
And we're getting a whistle by the. That's just to start the play clock. I was worried that he was going to stop this game here.
There's no lightning
reason
right now.
No reason.
You can play football in the rain.
Fulton looking towards the sideline. I think we're missing a man, and we have to.
Timeout.
Unfortunately for.
Yikes! Coach is not happy.
Coach Williams, he is forced to take a timeout.
He is not happy right now.
And with that, we'll take our break of our own. We'll get our kayaks out in order to get home here tonight. But with the score 14-7, we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
20 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service.
Attention football fans. Order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Back here at the stadium, Raiders Stadium, with the score 14-7, 2:32 now with a 1st and 10 for the Poland Bulldogs. Going to be power eye. Fulton under center gets the snap, hands it off to Colosimo, trying to get a little bit of running room, maybe gets a yard here. And you even saw Fulton was having trouble getting that ball in hand.
Yeah, this is tough. This is some of the hardest rain I've ever seen at a football game here.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy to snap. That's the biggest question is how are they going to snap this ball effectively for the remainder of this game. Got to overcome it, though. You don't have a choice here if you're the South Range Raiders or if you're the Poland Bulldogs. Clock still running, heading towards 2:02. 2nd and 9, ball on the 49. Under center is Fulton. Fulton gets the snap. Gives the handoff there. Gets some decent running room. I believe that's Marinkovic. But it will maybe be a gain of about 4 yards there, and that'll be bring up about 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. That was check that. That was Bryce Barringer on the carry.
The
numbers are not exactly easy to see.
Yeah, this is
doing
hard
our best
here,
to
man.
show you the numbers here on our camera tonight. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. Minute 25 left in this third quarter. Under center is Fulton with 2 running backs behind him. Gets the snap. Hands it off to Barringer. Barringer got some running room. Takes a hit, but I believe he's close to that first down marker.
That is not a very good spot.
Yeah, from our camera here, I'm sure that you're having some difficulty finding or seeing it here, but
You're getting rain.
Just making sure that we able to show you the game our best of our abilities here.
4th and inches here.
4th and inches, going to go for it.
Timeout.
I think they're trying to check the spot
They
here.
should be measuring that. That is really close. I mean, let's measure it, guys.
They're talking about it, having a conference call here, WebEx call or Zoom or whatever your favorite ones you're using in 2020.
Let's see here. Left in the third quarter, we have 48 seconds, right? 4th and 1. 4th and inches.
And they will measure.
That spot, I'm telling you, was not in the Bulldogs' favor there at all.
And we'll see here.
They almost didn't measure that.
Well, thankfully they did, so they thought otherwise.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rather get it right on the field here instead of and be sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line for the Bulldogs. Under center goes Fulton, 2 running backs lined up right behind him. Fulton gets the snap, hands it off, running towards the right side, has some running room. Maybe about a gain of about 8 yards there. That looks to be number 26. That's Bryce Barringer.
Those jerseys are getting slippery. For sure, Dominguez had him in the backfield and just kind of slid off of him.
Rain slowing down now. Around the time when Poland needs to score some points. But it goes out of bounds. It stops the clock at 33 seconds in the third quarter. Breaks the huddle. Fulton under center. 2 running backs lined up behind him for the 2nd down. Fulton hands the ball off again to Barringer. Barringer running around the right side here. Going to be close. Maybe a yard short is Barringer. And it will bring up 3rd down. Dominguez, not only on offense, made that tackle there, so he's playing both ways here. And big factor here, he was able to stop that 1st down. Poland breaks their huddle for this critical 3rd and 1 at the 31-yard line with 2 seconds here. And now we will go.
Flip it around.
That's the end of our third quarter, and now we're going to head into the fourth quarter with South Range up 14-7. And we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here on YSN.
Armstrong Local Programming has always delivered an exclusive and unique perspective on the very best events your region offers. High school sports, community events, parades, all your favorite shows from Armstrong are now calling the neighborhood channel their home.
Watch Out and About, Locally Speaking, and many other great local shows right here on the Armstrong.
And we'll hear more from our sponsors, but we still have the start of the fourth quarter here for the Bulldogs. Third and 1, hands the ball off, pushing towards the middle of the field. They get that first down. It looks like it was number 26, Bryce Behringer, again on that carry. So they're going to Bryce quite a bit here in this second half.
You know, they lost Alessio
and Ratana.
And Ratana, and those were two big players. So
and
they're
if
trying
that wasn't enough, they also had Zach Ellis too.
Yeah, right. So they're trying to figure out how they're going to play this year out.
The players that you're seeing here today did have some opportunities to play though during the season whenever there was either some blowouts. So they do have experience. Fulton under center here, 2 running backs lined up behind him. Fulton gets the snap, hands it off to Behringer. Behringer met by a couple of Raiders players, officially brought down by number 55. That's Logan Cormel. Cormel, excuse me. And that's right at the line of scrimmage here. They might even mark it back about a half-yard loss there. And it'll be second and about 11. Ball on the 26-yard line for the start of this fourth quarter. So Poland needing to strike here. Fulton under center. 2 running backs lined up behind him, a wide receiver to his right. Fulton gets the snap. Hands it off to Behringer. Behringer making a move. He's got some running room, but he's finally met by a Raider of about 5 or 6 yards into his rush. So he picks up a decent gain on the second down. However, it's still third down and about 6 here.
All right, this is we getting into fourth down territory?
Well, you're in the fourth quarter here.
Fourth quarter, 10 minutes left.
How many times do you think you're getting this ball back before the end of the game? So officially at the Raiders 22, heading for the red zone, are the Bulldogs. Gets the call on the sideline there. Brings in Colosimo.
Shot clock's it. Shot clock.
Play clock.
Play clock, sorry. Basketball.
Is at 7. We'll see if they reset it or not. Fulton under center. 3 running backs line up behind him. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff back to pass. Rolling towards his right.
He's got room.
He's
got some room.
And he goes up to the 10-yard line and gets him in the red zone. He gets him the first down and then some.
Looked like the play was designed to go to the right, and it got kind of stuffed up, and he turned back, and the end on the left side had him pinned in, and had the defensive end pinned in, and that was it.
It's a smart play by Fulton to get them not only the first down, but now their first and goal at the 9-yard line. One of our first time saying first and goal this entire game, which is really surprising.
It is. There've been a lot of big plays.
Fulton under center, power I, 3 running backs lined up behind him. Fulton gets did a quick jump there. We're going to see it. It looks like it goes against South Range. They rarely jump off sides in my experience of the Raiders. So good job on Fulton with the hard count there to get that extra 5 yards.
You know,
actually, it's going to be probably based on where we're at. Ball on the 4-yard line, half the distance. Fulton gets the snap. Hands it off to Colosimo, who gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now we're back in business for the Bulldogs with the extra point upcoming.
Very important extra point right here.
4-yard touchdown run for Colosimo. And now we'll see Jack Brandt come in for the extra point. Kind of jarring whenever you get a touchdown here in 2020. We don't hear a lot of the uproar that we normally get because we have a limited amount of attendance. Snap is down. Kick is up. Into kick.
Good kick.
Is good. It was a late signal there, but it will tie the game. And with that, we now have a tie game here in the fourth quarter with 9:57 left in this game. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here on YSN.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller of WRS Insurance Solutions and proud South Range alum.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a proud local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 on the web at wrsinsurancesolutions.com or visit us at our South Avenue office in Boardman to learn more.
Good luck, Raiders.
Back here on the field with the score tied up at 14, all by both teams. 9:57 left in this game. So we got a very interesting 9:57. This game we thought at times leaning towards one side. We had the turnovers, so usually the turnovers will give you the indication of who is likely to pull this off, but that's not the case. Overcoming adversity have the Poland Bulldogs to tie this game up.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting game, a very long game. What are we working on now? We're on 3 hours yet? Almost.
We are almost, we're probably a little bit past that with the way that this is lined up. So it's about over 3 hours of solid football, and it's not been light contact. These guys have been really going at each other
right.
all game long.
You know, these two teams, you know, they're new playing each other as of last year. And this is going to be a rivalry here in the future for sure.
Absolutely.
You can already tell.
And Luke Krumbacher was down on the field here during that timeout. Give you a heads up. So he's going to walk off the field. Been a critical player he's a senior for the South Range Raiders. Plays wide receiver and DB. So hopefully he's okay and able to continue playing this game here. But comes off the field, and we're going to get the kickoff by Jack Brandt. So Jack gives the signal, makes his approach. And the kick is off. Decent kick here, caught at the 10-yard line. Had some running room. The good blocks by the Raiders up towards the 20, past the 40, up towards the 50. Has only Jack Brandt in it.
Kicker.
And kicker is in running room, and he pushes him out of bounds. Big move by the kicker there to stop that touchdown, but amazing field position for the Raiders on that run.
Had to beat the kicker. Kicker comes up big there, man.
So thank you, Jack Brandt,
Thank you very much.
From Poland's perspective. But if you're the Raiders, you have 9:44 left in this fourth quarter, and you have a small field position here to work with. Ball officially marked down, I believe, at the 24-yard line. Excuse me, check that, 22-yard line. So threatening to go into the red zone are the Raiders. Shotgun formation. Two wide receivers to the right. Patron gets the snap, hands it off. Actually fakes it here.
Man.
And Patron now with the ball. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders from 22 yards. Patron with his second touchdown of the game.
Same play. They ripped off that 72-yard, the fake handoff, and just right up the middle, man. Everybody's over pursuing. That's it.
Tried to make the tackle on that play. They bid on that. It was the same sweep.
Sure,
that
yeah,
they had.
same thing, man. It's the same play.
So Harley will come in for her third attempt. Currently 20-14 Raiders. Wasn't sure how this game was going to go, but we have a very good shootout here in this fourth quarter. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good once again.
That thing's to the she can kick. She can kick. That thing was to the track.
And I know that you can't see this at home, but the wind just picked up and went completely the opposite way of the ball.
Wow.
So she had to kick through the wind
Yeah,
to make
she's
that happen.
got a leg, man.
They're able to get this score up to 21-14 for South Range. And we'll be back after word from our sponsors here on YSN.
20 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Back here at the stadium with the score, 21 for South Range Raiders, 14 for Poland after a one-play drive for Patron and the Raiders. So they were able to answer after that huge kick return. Signal given, approach is made, kick is low, it's not very far, up to the 34, almost not handled there, finally jumped on.
Smart play.
Ball now, I think, marked at the 33, 34-yard line of Poland, and that's where the offense will take over. And looking to answer with 9:32 left in this fourth quarter.
That was a smart play by Michael Natoli there to fall on the ball and not try and do anything crazy.
Probably didn't expect the ball to come his way. I know that whenever I played on the kick return team, it was a rare occasion.
Yep.
But he did a smart thing to just jump on the ball, continue with this drive. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 33-yard line. Fulton under center, two running backs lined up behind him. Fulton gets a snap, hands the ball off down the middle, has some running room slightly, but met by a couple of Raiders. And it'll be a gain of maybe about 2 yards there. Ball moved up towards the 35-yard line. Pick up about 2nd and 8.
About 9:19 left.
About 9:15 to work with for the Bulldogs. They break the huddle. And it's going to be, it looks like two tight ends in. Fulton under center, 2 running backs lined up behind him. Gets the snap, hands it off towards the left side, and he had no running room. Did Behringer, met by 3 to 4 different Raiders.
Man.
And it's going to be a loss in the play, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage when this drive started.
Behringer went outside when he should have went up the middle. There was a lane up the middle, but he popped outside of his blockers, and that was not where he wanted to go on that play.
Trying to find some running room, but it didn't work out in his favor. So 3rd down for Poland. Ball on the 33-yard line, 8:30 left in the game. Fulton breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Sends a man in motion. Fulton back to pass, looking downfield, has a man open, unable to catch it.
Gosh, darn it.
Looks like that was Ross Dito, excuse me. And that will fall incomplete here. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs, and they will be forced to punt by Brendan Gerd. So Brendan Gerd lines up here, back to receive this ball. Looks to be number 10, Lindstrom.
Couple drop passes by the Bulldogs. Very
tough environment to catch a ball.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of coaches will say it has to do with concentration, but it is quite challenging.
Fumble.
Brendan Gerd kicks this ball away, but it's a low line drive kick here.
Which ends up working out all right.
It worked out in his favor. Ball is still rolling.
Good job by Gerd there.
At the 33-yard line. Was under duress, was Gerd, trying to get that ball away because the snap did not get to him right away. But he's able to continue on with this. And the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line of the Raiders. We'll have about 8 minutes exactly to work with to potentially go down the field. Can't do it any better than what they did last play.
No.
Last play got them in the end zone. I believe that's 22 yards out, so they break the huddle and go back into the shotgun formation for Patron.
Definitely starting to get serious here for Poland. Going to need to stop.
Gets the snap, hands it off to Dominguez. Dominguez has got some running room. He's up towards the middle here. Maybe past the 50-yard line. No, it's going to be a little short of it.
They're getting hands on it. They're just not bringing them down. They're not wrapping. They're not, the form tackling is not there right now, and you got to do that with somebody like that running back.
Colissimo with the tackle, and it will be a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line for the Raiders. So they're doing everything right that they could possibly do.
Got to finish the play, man.
They break the huddle. It's going to be shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the left. Patron sends a man in motion, gets the snap, gets the sweep here. Running around the left end here. He got some running room up towards the 30, heading towards the 20-yard line. Finally brought down at the 20-yard line. That looks to be Blasco, who was able to get the sweep there. And now they're back into red zone for the Raiders. 1st and 10, ball on the, looks to be right on the 23-yard line. So Poland is trying to regroup here on defense, stop this run game that they have had trouble with throughout this game here. They break the huddle. Patron, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the right. Patron gets the snap. Gives the handoff up towards the 20-yard line, goes Dominguez. And Dominguez gets them a decent gain of about maybe 3 yards there, but gets them officially into the red zone. And the Raiders are once again knocking on the door in this game.
6 minutes, 39 seconds. Clock's running.
And if you're Coach Yeagley, you want that clock as
tick-tock, yeah. Absolutely. Burn up as much time as you can and score a touchdown.
Don't give Fulton and that offense a chance to come back here. They break the huddle, shotgun formation. Again for Patron. Patron gets the snap a little low, but he was able to hand it off to Lindstrom on the jet sweep. Got some running room, but he takes a big sliding hit on that play there by Peyton Marinkovic.
He's put some licks on some people tonight, big time.
He's playing really good ball on the defensive end. He's a linebacker for the Bulldogs, and that was definitely a big hit for them. 3rd and 5, under 6 minutes to play in this game. Ball officially marked at the 17-yard line. They break the huddle. Patron, under. I almost said under center. He's been going shotgun all night. 2 wide receivers, and they bring him in. So it's going to be bunched in. Gets the snap. Patron's going to run the ball here up towards the 15-yard line, trying to get towards the first yard sticks here. Might be shy of 1 yard here. And it will be fourth. It looks to be 4th and 1 here. Probably no question here. They're most likely going to go for it to continue this drive with now at 5:10 left in the game. With the score, South Range 21, Poland 14.
Wind's blowing.
It's not a friendly kicking environment. The wind is blowing from the away stands to the home stands. They might just take a timeout here very shortly. Play clock under 10
Coach
seconds.
Yeagley's right by him there. That's going to definitely be a timeout.
Timeout taken. And with that, we'll take one of our own with the score, 21, Poland 14, and the Raiders with the lead. And we'll be back after a word from our sponsors with 4:41 left in this game.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
And back at the game here at Raider Stadium with 4:41 left in the game. Score here, South Range 21, Poland 14. It's getting kind of tough for Poland to, if they don't make this stop here, you don't have a lot of time on your side. But you do have a very experienced quarterback, very experienced line. You can change it up a bit if you needed to.
They have it in their playbook.
They do, definitely.
Well, let's see what happens here before we totally freak out. It's a fourth and a long one.
Well, if you're also on the Raider, if you look at the Raiders' end, if you make a big touchdown here, how can you not feel a little bit of excitement?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely.
Especially after last season.
Absolutely.
So they break the sideline huddle, and the Raiders back on offense for 4th and 1, ball on the 14-yard line.
Oh boy, here we go. This is
Range
a lot.
Coming down again, pretty decent. Shotgun formation for Patron. Gets the snap low and almost tackled, but he breaks through. He'll get the first down and a little bit more, and they're into first and goal territory for the Raiders.
Patron has just been eating the Bulldogs alive here tonight.
And he was very patient with that run there. He wasn't willing to just immediately sprint, even though he got a little bit of a lower snap than he probably would have liked.
It looked like it hit the ground.
Took his time and was able to get in to first down and goal for the Raiders. Ball officially marked at the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation, 1 wide receiver each side. Man lined up right behind Patron. Sends a man in motion. Gets the snap. Hands the ball off. Met initially by a defender. Flag thrown at the 10-yard line here.
That is illegal shift.
I believe that would be the case here. And that is going to be what the call is. So they'll mark that off. It'll be a long first and goal for the Raiders. With 4:04 left in the game. Just joining us here.
They declined the illegal shift.
So it's very likely that they were okay with giving them second down instead of first down opportunities.
Instead of first down, that makes sense.
So it'll be second and goal.
Man, that
ball on the 8. Looks to be officially marked at the 7-yard line. They break the huddle. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the left. Man lined up right behind Patron. Patron gets the snap. Hands it off to Dominguez. Dominguez met by a Poland defender here trying to get the number there. And the wind's once again picking up here, but it'll bring up 3rd and goal after a nice tackle coming from behind and catching up with Dominguez, which isn't an easy task to begin with.
That was the
gain there.
That was the Brendan Eichert, 6'3", 270 off their defensive lineman.
He was motoring.
Yeah, he was moving. Big boy on his toes there.
3 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. Taking their time, looking at the play clock here. Now down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Need to get up to the line and make that snap. Patron gets the snap. It looks like they're going to
Coach
call a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Yeagley called a timeout right before he got it off in time.
Most logical, best choice there, especially with it being 3rd and goal.
Yep.
We'll take a quick break from a word from Coca's, and we'll be back after 15 seconds here on YSN.
Attention football fans. Order Coca's Pizza tailgate package for only $54.99. You'll receive 24 slices of our delicious cheese pizza, 20 jumbo wings, and 2 of our famous foot-long pepperoni rolls. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
The following is a presentation of YSN.
And welcome back here to Raiders Stadium. With the score, Raiders 21, Poland 14, with 2:55 left in this 4th quarter. And finally breaking up this timeout are the referees here. So big stop is needed for Poland.
Huge
we
stop.
keep saying it, but this is, you're down 7 here. You're now at 3rd and goal.
Definitely play here. Play the game, and then you're in field goal range here for sure.
Definitely.
The wind is howling and rain's coming down.
Shock information for Patron. 1 wide receiver each side of the man lined up right behind Patron. Just gets a snap. Going to run it himself around the left side here, trying to find some running room.
Blue over there. Hey, hard time bringing him down.
They're still up on their feet here. And finally brought down towards the 3-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Moved all the way to the other hash line there. Credit to both sides. That was a stalemate. But we will have Harley coming into the game here. Looks to be about a 24-yard field goal attempt here.
Wind blowing from visitor side to our side.
It's not an easy.
Yeah, not at all.
He's going to have to kick this straight on to the right.
With the left on the left hash.
Gets the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Harley gets the 3-point field goal.
Wow.
For the Raiders with about 2:05 left in this game. And South Range extends their lead to 10, and we'll be back after word from our sponsors here on YSN.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at
Baby boy is recovering from a broken.
Around our valley.
Good
Community in Niles.
We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect.
Back here at Raiders Stadium after extending the lead by kicker of South Range, who's had some success with a not easy, friendly environment for a kicker. And South Range now has that lead of 10 points here, so we'll see the kickoff here. Trying to get the, looks to be Bryce Behringer back there to receive this kickoff. They need a big return here.
Yeah, we need something. 2:05 left.
And Luke Blasco kicks this ball. It's just a small pooch kick. Caught there right around the 39-yard line. Looks like Austin Lambert was the one who was able to jump on that ball.
Trying to keep it away from the weapons back in the end zone.
Smart play to make by Yeagley and the Raiders. So Poland taking over at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. They have 60 yards to go to score with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game.
We pulling out the passes.
Gotta go for it.
Got to pull out the passes.
Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. Fulton gets the snap, back to pass, looking towards the right side of the field, trying to find a man open. He's going to run with it up towards the 45, running towards the other end of the field here. Finally tackled near the 40-yard line. Wasn't sure, was that ball moving a little bit there. But it was a gain of maybe about 9 yards there, so good first down run here, but they need to get going.
We need to go now.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. About 1:38. They're lining up, are the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation. Takes the handoff. Fulton still has the ball. Tackled by a few defenders of the Raiders. And that clock continues to tick. 3rd and 1 now.
They need to get moving here. They should be.
1:20 here. In the huddle at 3rd and 1. Definitely need to get this one so they can continue on with the play here.
Come on, go, go, go.
They break the huddle. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left.
Minute 6 left.
Fulton gets the snap, back to pass, looking downfield here. Going to throw it
Oh,
long.
bomb.
Has a man way downfield,
He
and
caught.
it was caught.
Oh, wow.
Finally brought down near the 5-yard line. Big reception there by Andrew Sanafani. None other.
There he was.
No, he's been waiting for that all night.
Yeah, there he was.
Had his eye on the prize here with 48 seconds left in this game. They go up to the line of scrimmage here. It's going to be power I. Fulton. Under center, no timeout taken. 45 seconds. Hands it off to Calissimo, who was met by a host of Raider defenders. And it looks to be no gain of the play. It'll still be 2nd and goal.
Timeout by Poland.
Timeout taken by the Bulldogs with 38 seconds left in this game. Have time to score here. Just got to get the ball back fast. It's going to be tight, but nevertheless, you still have that time. So what do you do here in your opinion here, Luke? Do you just had a big pass play that worked out in your favor? But you do have some good running backs. It's just a matter of what play would you run in this scenario.
I don't like running in this scenario. You got first down, 5, 6. You got to take a couple shots because the clock stops on a missed pass.
And Fulton does have a good arm, as we
He
just
does.
saw here. They're still under timeout here. It went up to initially to the line of scrimmage, and we were ready to snap that ball, but the timeout hadn't finished here, but finally signaled by the referee, and we have 38 seconds to work with. Those that are just joining us,
Wow.
24-14, the Raiders lead with 38 seconds left in the game. Up to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be Fulton under center with 3 running backs lined up behind him. Back to pass.
There's the
looking
pass.
towards the left side of the
Senafani.
field, looking towards
Senafani. Oh, dropped it.
Unable to reel that in. It will be incomplete. Initially had that fade route towards the back of the end zone. Just unable to track it down to get that reception here. 2nd and goal now for the Bulldogs with 32 seconds left in this game.
It looked like he had it for a second, didn't it?
Initially, I thought that we both were very aware that that was a good possibility he had that ball. They break the huddle. Fulton under center, 3 running backs lined up behind him with a wide receiver to his left. Fulton gets the snap, fakes the handoff. He's got 2 defenders
Big
in his
man
face,
open.
throws it
Big
to
man
Calissimo.
open. Oh.
Calissimo
Dropped
makes the
it.
Yeah, he
made the reception. Wow.
Made the reception, but gets out of bounds. So that looks to be ball up now to, looks to be the 2-yard line.
4th and 2.
For 4th and goal now with 25 seconds. He stops the clock. That was pretty critical there.
Huge play. You got to run it to your big guys.
They break the huddle.
I think you man up and go right up the middle here, right?
Right down the middle with
Right
Fulton
down the middle. Here
Good
we
for
go.
2 yards.
This is it.
Fulton gets the snap. Fakes
Oh,
the handoff.
fake.
Fulton's got the ball
He's
himself.
got it.
He's going to try to run for it.
He got
and
it.
He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Poland. That'll be a 2-yard touchdown for him.
19 seconds left.
With 19 seconds, need to make this extra point, or do you go for 2 here? It looks like they will bring in Jack Brandt.
What a great game, Anthony.
It's been a shootout for what it's worth within this wind, within this within this rain.
Kick is up.
Kick is up, and the
Good.
kick is good. And with that, we'll go take our what could be our final break of the night with the score 24-21 South Range, and we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors here on YSN.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller of WRS Insurance Solutions and proud South Range alum.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a proud, local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722, on the web at wrsinsurancesolutions.com, or visit us at our South Avenue office in Boardman to learn more.
Good luck, Raiders.
I got so excited by my sheet with all the players' names blew out the window.
We're back here for our final
I can see
19
it.
seconds here in the 4th quarter. So you can see here, Jack Brandt is going to attempt a onside kick here. He's lined up in line with the rest of the group here. Big step here for Jack Brandt and the Poland Bulldogs. gives the signal, makes his approach, kicks it long to get that nice little bounce.
Nice.
Who's got the ball here? Looks to be the Raiders.
Raiders took it. What a play.
Wasn't an easy play to grab.
Wow, that was a great onside kick.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and with 15 seconds left in the game, that about signals it that the Raiders have what it now. Poland does have one timeout here. Still, it is raining. Got to have good, strong, or good snaps here. Still, nevertheless, though, it is looking bleak for the Bulldogs.
It is. It's looking like the victory formation here. One down.
Yeah, Patron under center now. One of those few occasions. They're just going to try. I know that Poland's trying to do. It's their best option here.
Yeah.
But they take one knee, and they will not call a timeout here.
That is an upset there, my friend.
So Raiders come away with the victory here, 24-21. A big win for them in the NE8. So congratulations to them. Player of our game, and we have to probably mention Patron here with the 2 touchdowns.
100%. Yeah, he did a great job. South Range Poland could not contain him whatsoever.
So with that, we'll go into the end of our game here.
And it would probably be safe to say, with everybody making the playoffs, these two teams could see each other again.
It's not absurd to think that they will be able to see each other once again, especially the way the NE8 works. And this is one of those rare occasions. This is, to document this.
Yeah, waving goodbye.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's not, it's unusual.
Yeah.
But it's the smart move to make, especially in today's society.
2020 is unusual. Yep, you summed it up right there.
So with that will end the game, and Poland comes away with the loss there, but a victory, big victory for the Raiders. And that we'll be back next week here for Poland as well as the Raiders here on YSN. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight here from Raiders Stadium. Stay safe, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon next week. I'm Anthony Malone.
Luke Schuster, thank you, guys. That was awesome. We wish we would have got a victory for Poland, but South Range goes away. So,
thank you, everybody, and have a great night.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.